Hi. Hello, hello. Hi, Timmy. Hi, Maxie. How you doing? How you doing? I'm not gonna say I woke up because I couldn't sleep, but I just got up from trying to sleep and a nap. It was unsuccessful. Unfortunately, I couldn't fall asleep, but I really wanted to. So, yeah, sorry if I'm a little bit groggy right now. I'll do my best. And we're just hi, don't welcome back. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you have had a nice weekend. Is it Monday today? Today's Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, a nice weekend. and a nice start of your week. I I had a therapist appointment this morning, and I have a lot on my mind right now. But I think it's good. I think it's good that I care about so many things because I used to not care, you know. So it's good. It's good. I think. It's Tuesday in it. Is it? Oh, maybe for you it's Tuesday. Not for me. For me, I'm on Monday. How's tomorrow looking like? Did something interesting happen tomorrow? By the way, how's the audio? Because I moved my mic a little bit further away and I don't know if I'm too loud, too quiet, too whatever. How is it? I'm excited about continuing Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. I'm very excited because last time, if I remember correctly, we left it exactly when Layton got turned into like a golden statue, and that happened, and I wanna solve that mystery. I'm excited. It's unfortunately another day. Well, it's good that it's normal. It's good that it's normal. I think. Methinks. Okay, I haven't made any tea this past couple of streams because it's so hot. I just the thought of drinking tea right now makes me sweat. It makes me sweat. So I just got some cold water. It's not ideal for my throat, especially, you know, when yapping so much, but I'd rather deal with a sore throat than with the heat. I cannot. I hate it so much. I don't want to deal with it. No. I don't even want to think about it. It's awful. I'm thinking of installing like a ceiling fan on my bedroom because it's unbearable. I think it's the hottest or warmest room in my house in summer and the coldest one on winter. So it sucks. I can deal with the winter cold. That I don't mind, but the heat, no. I won't be here long. I have to get up in like 5 to 6 hours. Oh my goodness, then go sleep, Teeny. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. You know I really appreciate it. Thanks. But yeah, oh my goodness. You need to sleep. You need to sleep. Getting warm is easier than getting cool. Exactly. That's why I prefer winter. Because like you can just, if you're at home, you can just grab a blankie and some warm drink and you're good. You're good. That's it. Now you are warm. And if you go out, you can just wear a jacket or a hat, gloves, you know, socks, stuff like that. And there you go. It can be a bit uncomfortable, but you're not cold. But with the heat, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Like, be inside the water all day long at the beach, in the shower? It's just... what else are you supposed to do? Because not even cold drinks help. At least not to me. Lucky I was born cool. Oh, I'm like a portable heater. My body temperature is always super high, and it sucks. I hate it. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. In summer, I just, when I wash my hair, I leave it like wet. Just, you know, to keep some coolness on my body, which is the only thing I could come up with to help a little bit. Can I have some? I hate winter. Oh, if I could give you like interchange my body temperature with yours, I so would. I don't like being constantly warm. It's so uncomfortable. So damn uncomfortable. So yeah, gladly take some. All yours. All yours. But yeah, I was supposed to log in yesterday. I didn't. So I kind of fell asleep in the morning. You know, after having brekkie, I fell asleep. And then I had plans. So I did nothing. Basically. Basically. I wanted to at least have the overlay for the DS game ready for today. You know. But I didn't. Like, I tried to come up with something that would look good, but I didn't like how it turned out, so I just left it. I got frustrated and left it. And yeah, basically all I did, and I don't even, was that yesterday or the day before that? I think it was the day before that. Yeah, the day before that. I got frustrated, I left it, and then I just set up the vote for the emote. So right now, surprisingly, the one that's winning is the glasses one, which I thought would be the least voted one. So that's interesting. That's interesting. I thought the crying one would be the chosen one, but so far the one emote that you guys like the most is the smug glasses one, which is crazy to me. Noob not logged in, standard noob behavior. Excuse me, I'm always logged in. This is like an exception. What do you mean? Diabolical? I mean, the people speak, I listen. If you guys want the middle one, that's the one you guys will get. But there's still time. There's still time. I will close the vote next week, so I can focus this week on some other stuff, and then when the vote is done, I'll go back to the emotes. Yep. There's 9 votes so far. So yeah, there's 2 for the crying one, 4 for the glasses one, and 3 for the fire one. So the crying one is the one that has the least amount of votes, when I thought it would be the other way around. Isn't that crazy? You guys always manage to surprise me. Yup. You weren't logged in on Saturday, hippie noob. Yeah, and on Sunday as well. Today. Well, to be fair, I have been busy today. But yeah, this weekend has been a bit messy in that sense. Hippie noob, for real. I'm kind of like wondering if something's up, because it's not normal to be this sleepy constantly. I have like is it an analytics appointment? Is that how you call it in English? Like to get my blood work done and check if everything's okay, because it's getting annoying. It's getting annoying. So yeah, it like around 2 weeks I will have the results back and hopefully everything's okay. I'm kind of hoping it's not, because that way I could like at least say, okay, I'm feeling this way because of that. But if everything's okay, then I have no answers of why I'm feeling this tired constantly. You have to wait 2 weeks. I mean, almost 1 week to get the test done, and then another week to get the results back. I mean, yeah, 2 weeks. A little bit less. What the hell? Is it too long? How long do you guys have to wait in Australia to get your results back? I don't know. It's normal here to wait a week to get the results back. Yeah, at least like on public healthcare. I'm not sure how it's on private healthcare, because I don't use that. But yeah. 1 second. You can literally walk into a blood clinic and get the results same day or tomorrow for free? No way. You have to pay for that, right? There's no way you guys can do that for free. Yeah? Huh? Excuse me? That's crazy. No way. The earliest appointment I could get was this Friday, and I got it like last week. And to get an appointment, you have to go to get another different appointment first to go to your doctors. You can't like directly go ask for an analytics appointment. That's crazy. Wow, I'm so jelly. Ugh. No, here you have to like first get a doctor's appointment, then that doctor has to like value? Is that the word? I'm not looking it up. Definitely not. Nope. No. Assess? Yeah, I guess. Assess if you really need the analytics, and then what you need to get your test done about. And then once you do that, you have to get another appointment, and then once you have that appointment, then you have to get a different one a week after to get your results back. yeah, so it kind of takes a while. There's a reason why Australia has the most highly regarded medical legislation. I don't think I've ever had to pay for anything medically except for medication or medical specialists. Oh, damn. Well, specialists, those are free here, but they do take a long time to see you. Like, we're talking years, depending on which one. So... Damn. Damn. That's crazy. Well, I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy for you guys. Definitely not jealous. Not... What? No. Not jealous at all. Medicare flex for real. Wait, let's go here. Let's go here. And let's start playing the game. I think we have like a little recap at the beginning. Yeah, chapter 2 complete. So we did finish a chapter last time. Let me get my CPs first. Okay, the storyteller wrote a new story right before our very eyes. A man from afar falls to a golden curse, and a woman from afar cries out in grief. This passage could be referring to Mr. Wright and Miss Fay. We must hurry over to them at once. I have a terrible feeling something will happen at the alchemist's house today. Well, actually, something did happen. Why are we not getting that part on the recap? The Golden Court. Are we gonna ignore the fact that Layton is a statue now? Or... It doesn't make sense. How has it come to this? The darn witch. Why did it have to happen to the professor of all people? You've got to believe me, Nick. I may be a spirit medium, but I'm no witch. Don't worry, I know it wasn't you. Say, have you seen Luke today? I haven't seen him since last night. He was crying all night. I didn't know what to say to him. Oh, poor baby. Like, imagine, he's just a child. Like, the professor is kind of like a father figure to him, right? And he might as well be dead right now. Like, he's a statue. He's gone. Poor baby. No kidding. He's the one suffering the most from all of this. Poor kid. He probably needs some time alone with his grief. We should leave him be. Oh, Maya. Maya's so sad as well. Sell his arm? No. What if we can turn him back? He would have one arm missing. That wouldn't be good. No. He's got two of them anyways. How about you sell your arm, huh? How does that sound like? What do you mean? Would you like that? To sell your arm because you have two? Sell your leg. My arm isn't made of gold. I mean, what about your kidneys? Those are worth a lot. Those are worth a lot, and you have two, right? There's two kidneys, right? Once again, not looking it up. Yeah, there's two kidneys. I'd sell a kidney. Oh my god. Why? No, don't sell your kidneys. I'm joking. I'm joking. What if something happens and you need them both? No, don't sell your kidney. Jesus. I'm open to an offer is crazy. That's crazy, Teeny. Don't. Don't sell your kidneys. What the heck? Ah. I can't believe I can't believe you. I can't believe you. Yeah, he shouldn't have to see this trial. It'd be too hard for him. You're the one who told me to. I take it back. I take it back. It was a joke. It was a joke. Wee woo, joke. Joke. 1 month of Netflix. Is that your offer for the kidney? Kidneys are worth a lot of money, and money can buy kidneys back. So sell for a lot and buy for less. I don't think that's how it works, Moxie. It is? Oh my god, Chini, someone wants your kidney for 1 month of Netflix. 2 months and a firm handshake. I think I just witnessed a transaction I do not approve of. By the way, hello Zunu. Hi, welcome. How you doing? Did you have a good weekend? I do not approve of this transaction, by the way. Please do not sell your kidney. Oh, it's Spella. What are you doing here, Spella? Have you been cleared of the accusations? No, not yet. If only it was that easy. It's just that I'm not technically under arrest, so I got special permission to come here. I'm free to go wherever I like within this building. Ah, I see. I heard about Mr. Layton. It's awful. He was such a good man. Infinite money glitch. No. No. That's not how it works. Greetings, I'm good. How you going? I'm doing better. I'm doing okay. I'm alive. I'm alive, I'm awake, and so far I'm not sleepy, surprisingly. You could sell 70% of your liver, don't worry, it'll grow back. Guys, don't sell your organs. Don't sell your organs. Please. Please. Duncan, do the handshake germs and all of that. Oh man, you lost your chance to sell your kidney, Chini. You asked for too much. That's a deal breaker. Oh shucks, guys, I'm definitely not happy about that. Not at all. Liver grows once back. Just once? Does it not keep growing? That could be an infinite money glitch. Though it still doesn't sound like a good idea. No. I'm sorry, Spella. Huh? What are you apologizing for? We were supposed to find clues connected to Bezella, but we couldn't find anything. And now the professor's been... No, don't say that. It's not your fault. And I don't believe a word of what they say about Maya. She isn't a witch. Thank you, Isabella. Mr. Wright, do you mind if I assist you in court today? Huh? I know I may not be of much use, but I'll do what I can. I want to help you and Maya. Isabella. Excuse me. Who is it? Oh, this guy. I don't remember their name. Sell it twice, it would be... But creator said that once is enough. Oh. I see. So he only grows back once. That's a pity. That's a pity. That could be an infinite money glitch. But yeah, no, still not a good idea, guys. Still not a good idea. You're... Oh, yeah, Grey Earl. The Earl Grey... Yeah, the tea guy. Butler of the late Master Belduke. I have come to inquire after Miss Maya. It is most regrettable what happened yesterday. Oh, thank you for coming all the way here. You look really pale, Jean. Are you alright? Jean? John? John. Oh, please don't worry about me. It's merely that, since the incident, sleep has eluded me. Oh. I spent the night searching through Master's notes on alchemy. You could donate some plasma. Some places pay for that? Do they? As far as I know, you do that for free. I think. I've been wanting to donate, like, not plasma but blood for a long time, and I got told yesterday? No. The day before that? Or before that? I can't remember. I got told that apparently I may be too small for that, and that they won't take my blood. Which, isn't that crazy? What the heck? I feel wronged if that's true. That can't be. I googled about the liver. The liver can regenerate multiple times and only needs 10% to regenerate. Nice. Nice. I mean, not nice. Guys, don't sell your liver. Don't cut your liver and don't sell it. Okay. Time to get rich? No. What is multi-gift blood? Are you a midget? I'm like 152. But I'm pretty sure I'm tall enough, right? I should be tall enough, like, right? That's crazy. She's 4'11", I'm 5 feet tall. Levers. Don't eat them. No. I mean, if you have the chance to find one, don't eat it, sell it. But guys, don't do it. Please. I spent the night searching through Master's notes on alchemy. I hope there may be some mention of a method by which something turned to gold may be reverted back to its original form. You were looking for a way to rescue the professor? I use superior metric system, so 152. Yeah, 152. If you want big money, sell your heart. Tini, there's a slight problem with that, and that is you do need your heart to live. And if you're not alive, you can't use the money, you know. So there's a little problem with that proposition, you know. So I think the heart is off limits. I gave man away for free, so might as well cash in now. What? Do you have a hole in your chest? That's worrying. What are you, Iron Man? Huh? How are you alive? Human fate is often cruel, but that's also why we must never lose hope. John. Defender, accused. The trial is about to start. Proceed to the chamber. Why not just sell your beautiful body on the street? No. No. Don't. Don't. No selling organs. No selling bodies. Okay, guys? We're not doing that. Yes, we're coming. I didn't mean I literally gave it away, noob. Are you sure? You said you gave it away for free. So it kinda means you did that, you know? You know? Nick, cheer up, Maya. I'm not just going to let them sentence you. I just wish all this would stop already, whether someone's a witch or not. No one deserves to be burned. I know, I can't stand for it either. Dot 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 dot. If you'll kindly excuse me now, I must return to my duties. Ah, no problem. We appreciate you coming to see us. You interpreted too literally? I don't know what you mean. I think I interpreted it the right way. What else could giving someone your heart mean? I wouldn't know. Something's bothering me. John seems somewhat odd today. Let's go, Mr. Wright. The trial's about to begin. Oh my god, poor Maya. This is not fair. Starts with L. Loser.
The trial of Maya Fey shall now begin, as scheduled.
As scheduled? I thought it was scheduled. Did he say scheduled? Is that how you say it? Schedule. Schedule. Huh? What's the right way to pronounce it? I tried to look it up, but in Spain there is no minimum height for donating blood, only minimax weight and age. Oh, that's good. I got scared for a second. Both? Okay. I thought I had been saying it wrong for the longest time. Awesome. So maybe I'll be able to donate blood. Hopefully. Hopefully. Starts with L, ends with E. Lame. That works, right?
Knights of the court, are you ready to cross your swords of justice?
Has a V.
Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum always has his sword ready for the work of justice.
Defense ready, Your Honor.
No, I. Leave. No, that has an I. Louvre. 4 letters. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Here we can even pre-fill a form for donating on internet, and it will be valid for a few days. That's nice. I think you have like to get an appointment here. Let me look it up. And maybe you can do it until they like assess if you're fit for it. Maybe. Okay, maybe this is not the right time to be looking at this. Maybe. Just maybe. Yeah. Let's continue with the trial.
I just gotta give it all I've got.
Yeah, Phoenix, that's right. We'll give it all we got to get that not guilty verdict for our girly pop Maya, because she's not
It would appear
guilty.
the defender has thrown down the gauntlet, Sir Barnum.
Thrown down the gauntlet?
Now, before we begin, may I have a word with you, defender?
Why?
Yes, Your Honor.
What happened?
Last time we met, you stood in this court as an apprentice baker.
I think for donating blood here, you need medical history and have taken a recent checkup, though I'm not too sure. I think you need a checkup here as well. I'm pretty sure you can't just like ask for an appointment out of the blue unless you have previously donated blood. I'm not quite sure how it works, honestly. But yeah, I've been wanting to do it for the longest time because my blood type is really needed always. So yeah, I think it would be nice.
In all honesty, when I saw you for the first time, I thought to myself, a baker should stick to bread baking.
Is that so? What a fine first impression I made.
However, today you are not merely some befuddled maker of sweet buns. I'm obliged to fully recognize
Sweet
you
buns.
as a knight of law and justice, on par with Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum.
Sweet buns. Oh, I want some sweet bread. Wouldn't that be nice?
Now may your duel begin. Fight bravely
You
and
know what I
expose
could
the truth
have
behind
right
this
now?
heinous crime.
Ice cream. I want ice cream now. Should I go get an ice cream? Is that okay? I don't believe you need an appointment here. Oh, that's lucky. Also free bread at the donating place. Really? I think here you can get like juice for free. Like to help with the sugar levels and stuff. But yeah, no bread as far as I'm aware. Loser, hi Pancho. I'm not sure loser anymore. Yay! Yay! Hello. And hello Sverremans. How are you both doing? Did you have a good weekend, both of you? We're just like barely starting the trial right now because Maya is being accused of turning Layton into a golden statue, which is crazy. Like how the freak for no it goes to her butt. Unfortunately, no nutrients for her brain. Ice cream goes to the hips. I mean, I would be fine with ice cream going to the hips, though I don't think I need anything else there. Maya is a witch. Burn her. She's innocent. She's innocent. She's like a medium. Medium? Medium? Yeah, not a witch. Not a witch. Shoto. Shoto. Shoto? Shotort. Shotort? Shotort? Should I go get ice cream? It's like more like it's like um um like a popsicle, like a lemon popsicle. Did you drink tea? No, I don't have tea with me right now. It's way too hot for that. Goddamn autocorrect. Oh, look at you. You messed up. Crucify her? No. No, first of all, like they would burn her. Second of all, she is not a witch. No. But yeah, no, I haven't made tea for some time now because it gets way too hot and just the thought of drinking tea makes me sweat. I can't. How hot is it? In my bedroom right now, it's like 29 degrees. Yeah, I'm looking at the thermometer thingy and no. Layton would disapprove of you not drinking tea. I mean, I drink tea for my throat, and it only makes sense to have it hot for the throat. Like, I could get some, like, cold tea, iced tea or something, but then it would defeat its purpose. Purpose. You know? You know. Which where? Burn her at the stake? There is no witch here. She is being wrongfully accused. No, a crucifixion is burning. No, a crucifixion is literally like nailing someone into a cross, right? 29, what the fuck? Man, 29 is nice and cool. Chini, I have said it before, and I'll say it again. Your opinion regarding temperature is not valid to the rest of the world, because Australians live in like a different dimension. Your opinion is not valid. No. Yeah, then you burn them. You don't have to burn someone that has been crucified. You can just leave them be, I think. I'm keeping my house on 18 Celsius and it's still too hot? Okay, Zunu, you consider 18 hot? What? 18? 18 is not hot? Like, huh? I would love 18 right now. Same. I would kill for 18 degrees right now. My room is 25. See, that's kind of hot. That is kind of hot. But 18 is nice. It's actually towards cold, I'd say. There's a reason why Australia is called the land down under. It's because hell is underground. Yeah, exactly. Guys, I'm seriously considering getting ice cream. How bad would that be? I am going to get ice cream. I will be right back. I'll be as fast as I can. I promise. I'll see you in like a minute. I got my ice cream. It's here. That's ice cream. It's a lemon popsicle. God, it's too damn hot here. Ah. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Australians should come here on winter when it's minus 30 degrees. We can do some sauna. And then go ice swimming. Ice swimming sounds fun. Not the sauna though. The sauna doesn't sound fun. Oh. I think it's 3 for me. Ooh, that's cold. That's cold. I've been in minus 40 and that was awful. I'd rather 40. Oh god, no way. No way. I hope your ice block melts. Excuse me. Why would you say that? That was 1 minute 29 seconds. It was not. It was not. That wasn't even a minute. Nuh-uh. Did this guy say this out loud? What's wrong with sauna? It's too hot. It's too hot. Saunas are like overwhelmingly hot, I'd say. So maybe not. I don't like saunas. You calling me a liar? Yep, that is exactly what I'm doing.
All right, we're all counting on you, Inquisitor Barnum.
I knew she was a witch as soon as I laid my eyes on her. She's got witch written all over her.
Excuse me?
Why not put the baker on trial? Bake the baker, I say!
Out of the blue? What did Phoenix do? Not Barnum, not Barnum, not Barnum. Sauna is core part of our culture, is essential. Is it your country the one that had the sauna song in Eurovision? The tyrant calling Pancho a liar, how terrible. It's a sad life we live in. I'm not a tyrant, and that's not terrible, it's just the truth.
They treat him like some sort of celebrity.
He may be adored by the crowds, but when he pointed his sword my way, you managed to shield me from his accusations. Maya clearly isn't a witch, so surely your victory is certain.
Yeah.
Thank you for believing in me, Espella.
See, I could tell. I could tell. I could tell. It's a nice song though. Rules never tell the truth. Or excuse me, who said that? I am always honest and I always tell the truth. What do you mean? 5 million people, 3 million saunas. That's crazy. But I mean, I guess if it gets like that cold, it makes sense to have saunas. Like for me, I always associate them with just being uncomfortable, you know? Definitely not a ruler. I am a cloud princess. What do you mean not a ruler? Are you striping off my title right now?
Espella Cantabella.
You lied about not being 4'11" because I'm not. You guys are pushing a false narrative here. I am not 4'11".
I have given you leave to come to this trial today. However, that does not mean that the charges against you have been dropped. Rather than worry about others, you should consider your own situation.
So 2 million people share a sauna with the 3. I mean, unless they are private saunas, saunas usually are shared with a lot of people. I think, at least here.
Thank you for granting me your permission, Inquisitor.
She's so salty. Thank you for granting me your permission, Inquisitor. Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin your opening statement. As you wish, my lord. As usual, let us commence this trial by first recounting the events. If it pleases you, Sir Blue Knight. As, you wish, Inquisitor. I still can't get used to this terminology. This heinous crime occurred in the residence of the late Newton Belduc, the alchemist. Here is the sketched plan of his residence. This room, of a somewhat questionable nature, is the alchemist's study, in which the incident took place. The only ones present at the moment of the crime were the accused and the victim, no one else. The witnesses who arrived at the scene seconds later have indicated where they found the accused and the victim. I'll go eat now or I won't get enough sleep and hate myself in the morning. Yeah, please do! Please go eat! Good night, Tinny. Thank you for being here. Sleep well, sweet dreams, and I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Bye-bye. She isn't innocent. I hope they burn the witch. She is innocent. Pretty much they usually are on apartment buildings, but many have own saunas, and often people have a sauna indoors and another one outdoor. That's crazy. Amateur. Don't say that. People need to sleep. Sleep is important, guys. Yes, a fellow witch burner, unfortunately. Unfortunately. My biking him. My bye. Okay, we read that. Very well. The sketch is accepted as evidence. Do we have anything here? Mere. Okay, these are the ones for the last trial. Okay. It is the adorable and cute and amazing Nube. Oh, Nep, you know what you're talking about. You tell them. Yeah, that is me. That is me. Hello, Nep. How you doing? Did you have a nice weekend? Hi. We're just starting the trial right now. So, Maya has been accused of turning Layton into a golden statue, and she's being called a witch. Wrongfully so. She's not a witch, and we are not going to burn her. Why do the trial? Maya is guilty. You. That's not the way trials function. No, it was so close to my country on vacation, but did not visit. Imagine if I could go visit everywhere I wanted to. I would not be streaming. I would just like be traveling all the time. She's using hypnosis to trick you, burn her. Nuh-uh. Look, if that would be the case, then I would let her hypnotize me happily, because she's super cute. Don't listen to her propaganda. Maya is a witch and should be burned. No, she turned Layton into a gold statue. She didn't. There has to be like someone else. Thank you for the head patties, Nap. Thank you. IRL streamer? No, I don't want that. The accused took Sir Layton's life with the most cruel of magic. A living man 1 second, a golden statue the next. Such wickedness. That's not what happened. Magic that turns things into gold? Sure, why not? Several townspeople rushed to the room and paid witness to the horror of this magic. The accused has been captured and charged. Goodness, that is terrifying. Rumors have reached me that the victim was a most scintillating man. What does that word mean? Scintillating. Maya turned me into a bad person with witch powers. No, you were a bad person before that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but Norway is cooler than Finland. They got some nice mountains. I guess I have not been to Finland, so I don't think I can tell. No, but what was the best food you ate in Norway? I don't think I had any like typical dish from there. Let me think. But we went to a like Chinese restaurant and they had a nice wonton soup. Yeah. And I wasn't very hungry during the whole trip, so I didn't eat much at all, honestly. Which sucked, but yeah, it is what it is. I need to go again and eat more, for real. But incidentally, was this Sir Layton not the same hat maker who attended our previous trial? No, he wasn't a hat maker. Bizarre as it is, Sir Layton's profession and origin remain unknown. He was a stranger in this city. That is all we know. And you, sir, his acquaintance, you are an unusual presence in our city yourself. Why? I was a baker for 5 years, technically. You didn't go full native with the food? No, but I did try some snacks. I like Smash. A lot. I was really yummy. And there were these gummies. The sour gummies that also were really good. But the Smash was the best. Wait, did I read that? Oops. And that is not the last of the peculiarities. Peculiarities, my lord? The alchemist study has been the scene of another strange incident in the past. Ah, yes, I remember it. Did I remember it as if it were yesterday? The mysterious death of Newton Belduc himself. Oh, right. That hasn't been solved. Indeed, my lord. Regrettably, the only case of witchcraft still to remain unsolved in our fair city. The witch may have escaped her punishment back then. But perhaps today is the day on which both these mysterious crimes shall be solved. Dun dun dun! What? What are you implying? He wants to accuse Maya of both crimes. That's crazy. Patience. You will know soon enough. Sir Suddenly Pale Blue Night. Oh, that's foul. Suddenly Pale Blue Night. How interesting. It seems that the Inquisition has something up their sleeve. Now, Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin. Thank you, my lord. The Inquisition summons the witnesses to this malicious crime of witchcraft. If only I'd make it to the room sooner. Maybe I could have prevented all of this from happening. I won't let Maya take the rap for this. I'll find every single crack in their testimony and prove it wasn't her. Yeah, that is exactly what we're gonna do. You know what? I would really appreciate some dubbed moments right now because I want to eat my ice cream. And they're not letting me. What's crazy is an execution hasn't happened yet. Boring. No comment. No comment. You guys are such sadists. Welcome to the witch's court, honorable witnesses. Now, let us hear your names and occupations. Oh my god, is this guy again? What is he wearing? I am known far and wide as Emir Punchenbog the First. Emir Punchenbog the First, soon to be the new head of Punchenbog's retail organization, Pro.
Hang on!
Oh, wait a minute, witness. Sorry. My mouth was full. No, it's dripping. Maybe getting an ice cream wasn't the best idea. My occupation is witch hunter, more like cloud hunter. That fits you better. Well, wait, did I read this? Wait a minute, witness. I think I did. Does he have poison on his hand? What's that, Blood Squire? You're that guy from the previous trial. Just what the heck happened to you? You look like you've been on one of those ultimate makeover shows. Whatever do you mean? My name is Emir Punchenbog the First, soon to be head of Punchenbog's retail organization, Pro. What's the meaning of this, Inquisitor? I do not care to delve into this witness's personal affairs. Looks like he remembers him all too well. Witnesses, pray continue. Is he drinking poison right now? Is he like hallucinating? What's going on with that guy? Oh dearie, dearie me. It is I who usually asks the questions. I am, you see, but a humble teacher. Call me Miss Brimstone. The children of Labyrinthia's primary school have the privilege of learning the truths about this world from me. An elementary school teacher, huh? Good to know at least one witness seems sensible. Well, let's hope that's the case. Okay. The winds carry my song. It's barely stringing along. Parrot and bard ensemble, avant-garde. Yeah, my faithful muse here is Cracker, the musical parrot. No one understands music like Cracker, aside from me, naturally. At least it's not another goat. What a smart bird! He just imitated that teacher perfectly. What's Luke doing there? Uh-oh. I'm Luke Triton. My occupation is the professor's apprentice. Luke? Luke, but why? What are you doing there? I made up my mind. I'm doing this for the professor. A gentleman has to pursue the truth. But look, that's where the Inquisition's witnesses stand. I'll never forgive that witch. Oh no. Wait. The ice cream broke. Damn. Oh, well, no worries. It's all in my tummy now. That was yummy. And cold. We like cold. A gentleman shouldn't glare at people as if he wants to hit them in the face. Look. Your friend today can be your enemy tomorrow. Such is the hard reality of the battlefield. Well, but this is no battlefield. And Luke is just a hurt child. Poor baby. Oh, I feel so bad for him and for Maya both. Witnesses, we will now hear your testimonies. Tell us all of this wicked incident which you have been unfortunate enough to witness. Well, actually, they did not witness the incident. They witnessed the aftermath of the incident. Like, it was stated at the beginning that when it happened, only Maya and the professor were in the room. You know what I mean? So, I mean, how valid is whatever these guys have to say? I heard a scream and an incantation, and then when I entered the room, the victim was already all shiny. Mayhap something caused discord between erstwhile friends? Mr. Silkhat had a knife at the ready, in his hand. Victim of magic, sparkling done for. I I heard the staff fall on the floor. Oh, thank you for the resub, Jess. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back to... What was the name of the subs again? Do we even have a name for the subs? I don't think we do have a name for the subs. So yeah, welcome back. Hi cutie, hello. How you doing? You were watching a show, weren't you? How was it? We're just listening to the testimony of some randos regarding the turning of LAYTON into a golden statue. But no one was there when it actually happened, so yeah, I'm just wondering how valid all of this is. But we'll see. Still watching TV? Ooh, enjoy your show then. Thank you for stopping by. Did I read this? I think I did. The professor must have seen through Miss Maya's deception and confronted her right there, face to face. Look. Honey. Look. That's not how it works. God, I'm so sad. He's so hurt. He doesn't deserve all of this. Why did they let them, let Luke participate as a witness? He shouldn't be here. I see. Thank you all. However, one part of the testimony was somewhat confusing. You there, the singer. Singer? Could you possibly mean me, Birdly the Bard, Your Excellence? Yes, that will be you, singer. The stuff that you sung about. The Thalia Magica thingy. It is as you suspected, my lord. This very witch's scepter. I swear I know how to read, guys. I swear I know how to read. There are two different magic gems attached, meaning the perpetrator could have used two types of magic. Yeah, it would seem so. This gem here enables the use of a gold transmutation spell, Goldor. Which, okay, makes sense, I guess. Goldor. Just the whirl alone makes the tiny hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Har har har, that's the one, alright? That's the dreadful incantation that I, Emir Punchenbok the First, also heard. Do I really have to read that name every time he says it? Jeez. Oh dearie me. I have seen that scepter, so I have. Clank tips over the golden man. The scepter falls, not the witch's plan. Oh god, that hurts my ears. Oh dearie me. How dare she do that to the professor? Oh look. By the way, this witch's scepter was found on the floor near the victim. If you'll turn your attention to the sketch plans, it was located right here. A scepter dropped by the accused would naturally tumble to exactly that spot.
Objection!
You can't be sure of that. Inquisitor Barnum, what you're saying amounts to nothing more than a baseless assumption. Exactly. You are on edge today, Sir Blue Knight. It is because your friend is on trial? Perhaps you had better cool yourself down. Well, anyway, the court accepts the scepter as evidence. But what's the other gem? Thank you, my lord. Thalia Magica. And contains a golden and a purple magic gem. But what's the other one about? Ignace. Oh, they're not here. Okay. Oh, there we go. Goldor. Transmutes the caster's target into solid gold. The spell will transmute the closest target within range. I feel like that's important. That's gonna be important. Okay. Inquisitor Barnum, may I ask you something? What is it now, Sir Blue Knight? We know that one of the gems is for the spell Goldor, but what about the other one? A naive question. Uh-huh. Naivety may be no hindrance to a baker who spends most of his time amidst bread, but it can be your undoing here in court. Would a knight put a weapon in his enemy's hand? He's telling me to do my homework, huh? Mr. Wright! I'll look for information about that magic gem in the Grand Grimoire. Thank you, Espella. That would be great. Just leave it to me. She seems very happy to help. She's so cute. The defender may interrogate the witnesses. Why do the cutest girls always get accused of witchcraft? It's not fair. They are very cute. There's no way they could have done something wrong, right? That's totally how it works. What we witnessed. Okay, I heard a scream and an incantation, and when I entered the room, the victim was already all shiny. Wait, let me see this. A magic scepter, floor plan. Okay. And then the stats. May have something caused discord between erstwhile friends. Mr. Silkhat had a knife at the ready in his hand. Are we sure about this?
Hold it!
Are you saying you think they quarreled? The other day, I saw you all together in this very court, and you were evidently friends. Well, yeah, that's true, but what's that got to do with... Now everyone listen carefully. No chatting in the back row. What I say now will be in the next exam. Miss Primstone's lesson number 5. Friendship leads to nothing but trouble. People would not break up and part their ways in anger if they did not become friends in the first place. Well, that's awful advice. The kids in her class must grow up to be model citizens. Oh dearie, dearie me. What I saw in that room curdled the blood in my veins. Mr. Silkhat was pointing that glittering knife ever so threateningly. What's Luke? What do you have to say? Is everything okay, Luke? No, of course it's not okay. Okay. Oh. No, boys. No. It's too soon. The professor was a true gentleman, and no gentleman would go around threatening people with knives. I couldn't agree more. Silly boy, I saw your professor pointing a knife. Are you insinuating that I am a liar, you cheeky little whippersnapper? The professor would never do that. You don't know him. At least Luke's found someone else to antagonize. Mr. Wright? What is it? I think there was some important information in Miss Primstone's testimony. Really? Oh, I'm sorry. It's not my place to say things like that. I didn't notice anything. What could that be? What was Espella about to say? Yeah, ask her. Espella, why don't you tell us all what you've noticed? Oh, is that okay? It's just something I'd like to ask Miss Primstone about. Well, just go ahead and ask her. Excuse me, Miss Primstone. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Oh, it's you, Miss Espella Cantabella. Miss Primstone, did you actually see the knife that Layton was holding? I did, as a matter of fact, yes. I remember that glinting blade very well. A most frightening sight it was, too. And you saw that from the door, didn't you? Now, if we look at the sketch... When the incident took place, Mr. Layton must have been facing this way, correct? So he was pointing the knife to someone else. That must have been the case. Otherwise, the witness would not have been able to see it. Well, that's all I wanted to ask. The more information we have, the better, right? The direction the professor was facing. That could be important. This information shall be added to the court record. Okay. I'm sorry I jumped in like that, but I really wanted to help. Not at all, Espella. We were able to get some more info which may just come in handy. Yeah, she's helping. You think so? Of course, girlie. Talk all you want. Now then, the next witness shall continue with his testimony. Okay, so the direction he was pointing. Victim of magic sparkly and done for. I heard the staff fall on the floor. The professor must have seen through Miss Maya's deception and confronted her right there, face to face. I'm guessing this is where we present the floor plan, right? Because that's not face to face. Right?
Objection!
There we go. Nice. Look, you said that you will only believe what you see with your own eyes. But what you think you saw may not be the whole truth. Huh? What do you mean? Take a close look at the sketch of the crime scene. At the time of the incident, Professor Layton and Maya were standing here. Now, we have learned from Miss Primstone's testimony which way the professor was facing. He was facing this way. Oh! You have testified that the professor confronted Maya face to face. But looking at the sketch of where they were standing, one thing is clear. There is a contradiction in your testimony. It's so epic for such a tiny thing. Objection! Whether they were facing each other or not is of no relevance whatsoever. They were the only ones in that room. One was a victim, thus the other must be the witch.
Objection!
We don't know that for sure. I will ask you to wait before jumping to conclusions, Inquisitor. Think back to Miss Primstone's testimony. She told us that the professor was pointing a knife at someone threateningly. However, you can see in the sketch that he wasn't threatening Maya. So then, who was he pointing the knife at?
Hold it!
Huh? Look, what is it? The professor would never point a knife at anyone. I was the one who opened the door to that room, so I was the first witness, and I saw no knife. Miss Primstone's testimony is not reliable. Oh, dearie me! Will you look at this child sputtering nonsense and talking badly of his elders? Oh, are we going that way? Inquisitor Barnum? Yes, milord? It should pose no difficulty to verify whether or not the victim had a knife. After all, that sparkling golden body of his has been found at the scene of the crime, has it not? Indeed it has, milord. Tell me please that the arms are intact. Imagine now his... Wait! What if he's missing an arm? And... Okay, I have a wild theory, but... You know the drunk guy that suddenly has all that... Like, all those jewels and stuff? Maybe he sold the arm and bought all of that with the money he got. Imagine. Court attendants, you heard the judge. Bring the victim into the courtroom. Seems like they're going to bring the golden statue. Oop. Professor. Oh, baby. I feel so bad for Luke. Okay, the legs are intact. There's one arm, and the other is missing, of course. Of course, how convenient. Look at that. Did it get damaged in transit? Professor! Professor! So dramatic. Like, I feel sorry for Luke, but it's kind of funny to read all this. So this is the power of the gold transmutation spell. Most spectacular, it looks like work of the finest artisans. I assure you it is the work of no artisans, my lord. By the way, the missing arm has not yet been found. I can't believe this, Professor. I suppose we should add the victim to the evidence. The poor professor who, while searching for evidence, became evidence. God. The arm. Golden Layton added to the court record. What you guys were saying before about selling one arm, I think someone else came up with that idea and actually did it. This is unfortunate. I thought the evidence would be as good as gold, haha. But although it technically is, haha, we are still no closer to discerning whether or not the victim was holding a knife.
Hold it!
Let me speak, please. Maya, the professor didn't have a knife, and also, there was another person in that room. The real witch was there too. Please believe me. Accused, do I really need to warn you again? Inside the cage, you are to behave like a bird that has forgotten its song. Speak again and you shall be punished. That's crazy. Or are you in a particular hurry to taste the flames of justice, little bird? Oh, to be called Little Bird by Barnum? I mean, what?
Objection!
But it's true that someone else could have been at the crime scene. Look at the sketch. The victim was facing towards someone, and that person wasn't Maya. Sir Blue Knight, your ignorance is no longer even a surprise. Huh? You do not know what transpired at the crime scene. You think this man was pointing at another person, you say? Let me tell you this. Nearly everyone in this court other than you knows what Sir Hat was pointing at. What? Well, honorable witnesses, is that not so? I, Emir Punchenbok I, love me some gossip and stories of the occult. He sold the arm. I'm like 99% sure. Elusive little mist, the magical beast, its chilling breath brings about death. Ugh, I don't like bards. Oh dearie me. You could use some education, Blue Knight. I can offer you private tuition, but it will not come cheap. If the professor wasn't confronting Maya... Witnesses, you will now testify. Tell us all about this other presence at the crime scene. Yeah, please do tell us. Oh, he's already drunk? That's crazy. We all know what happened to that alchemist, so this case, no mystery. Same place, same magic trick. This time, her luck ran out and she dropped that magic scepter. The truth obscured by a twisted ruse, the witch couldn't vanish but did confuse. Huh? The truth obscured by a twisted ruse, the witch couldn't vanish but did confuse. It happened because the professor unraveled the mystery behind all these witches. What? The same magic trick was used? They are referring to an incident from 3 months ago. Much like this incident, a man lost his life to witchcraft in that very room. Are they implying he was pointing at the ghost? It was the master of that residence, Sir Newton Belduc, the alchemist. He suffered death by strangulation. Finger marks were left on his neck. He had locked himself in his study, and the key was still in his pocket. In other words, no one could have entered that room. The perpetrator disappeared from a locked room, just like in this case. A large amount of powdered medicine was spilled all over the floor. Powdered medicine? Sir Belduc was an alchemist. He possessed various various medicinal concoctions, Jesus Christ. Due to the presence of that powder, had anyone entered that room, clear footprints would have remained, yet there were none. That's the kind of mystery that the professor would have loved to solve. Thus, there were two unnatural circumstances to Sir Belduk's death: the culprit disappearance from a locked room, and the fact that they appeared not to have walked on the floor. It's almost as if they, It's almost as if they flew away. In other words, it could have been the denier magic that was used in my case the other day. Seems like the killer levitated above the floor, strangled Belduk, and vanished into thin air. But what does that have to do with this trial? It has been 3 months since that murder. Despite that, we still haven't been able to find the witch responsible. But now, having eluded us for so long, that witch has finally been brought before this court. We will have justice. What? No way. Now he thinks Maya killed the alchemist too. We weren't even here back then, but it's not like I can explain that to him. Well then, why don't you interrogate the witnesses? Now that you are aware of the connection between the 2 murders.
Objection!
You can't be serious. 3 months ago, we weren't even... No? Defender, you may interrogate the witnesses. May their testimonies lead us to the truth. Yeah, may them. Because I still can't believe Maya's getting accused of another crime. Just because. Just because, basically. We all know what happened to that alchemist, so this case, no mystery. Okay. Same place, same magic trick. This time her luck ran out and she dropped that magic scepter. The truth obscured by a twister bruise, the witch couldn't vanish, but did confuse. It happened because the professor unraveled the mystery behind all these witches. What mystery? And that mystery is... the witch's identity, of course. Can't believe I'm getting stared down by a little kid. Stared... Don't get me wrong. I want to believe you and Maya. But I saw the witch's scepter on the floor. No one else could have dropped it. When I saw the professor, everything went black in front of my eyes. But I did hear the scepter fall to the floor. Everything went black in front of my eyes. But I did hear the scepter fall to the floor. So he didn't see who was carrying the scepter. There was a witch in that room. And it had to be Maya. Look, if only the professor were here to tell me what to believe in. Are we going to ignore the fact that he just said that everything was dark? What do you think, Mr. Wright? We need to dig down the truth as soon as possible, for Maya and for Luke too. I hope we can do it. It'd be easier if there were some clear contradictions in their testimonies, but I haven't noticed anything. So let's keep pressing. Perhaps this time we should take a step back and observe each witness while they're not the one speaking. The 4 of them are listening to each other's testimonies. That may give me an opportunity to question them on one another's testimonies and find gaps in the story. You're full of good ideas, Isabella. How about we give that a shot? Sure. She's so cute. Okay, so we press everyone.
Hold it!
Let's see. You're talking about Mr. Belduk's murder, which took place in a locked room? Yeah, a real shocker, alright. Everyone was talking about it. People don't say this out loud, but you know... You're thinking it too, huh? I don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about. Ain't it clear as day? He was an alchemist. An alchemist! Alchemist just like magic, ain't it? Sir Belduk was a man. Only a woman can be a witch. What's more, witchcraft has nothing to do with alchemy. They're different somehow. Awesome. Awesome. Alchemy is the mysterious art of manipulating the forces of nature, or so it is said. It is known. Well, that sounds a lot like magic to me. Alchemy is incomprehensible to regular people. So magic, really. And you know, a couple days before Witch got him, there was that lightning that struck. Lightning? Glad you're asking, because I like telling that one. Okay. All of a sudden, like a bolt from the blue sky, there was this bolt from the sky, only it wasn't blue. Ugh, this guy. The sky lit up and turned blood red. And then, out of nowhere, an old-looking bell tower appeared in a burst of flames. Makes you realize Mother Nature's pretty powerful, huh? Okay, drinking in court, of course. You have strayed off the topic at hand, witness. This is a courthouse, not an inn. Save your thrilling stories for later. Okay, so that was not it. Same place, same magic trick. This time her luck ran out and she dropped that magic center. Let's press. Would you care to elaborate on that, Miss Princeton? Is it Miss or Mrs.? Mrs. Miss? I don't know. You could say that I'm a scholar and my knowledge is vast and diverse. I know a thing or two about witchcraft. Therefore, I have a very good idea of the type of magic that must have been used this time. The magic behind this mysterious figure that appeared out of nowhere glided through the air and vanished after making the kill? Indeed, yes. And the witch's scepter confirms my theory. A brilliant deduction. I am honored to have studied under an excellent teacher such as yourself, Miss Brimstone. She was his teacher? Actually, I guess that kind of explains a lot. Our occult crime analysts have arrived at the same conclusion. Mr. Wright! I found it! The page about the purple magic gem. The spell's called Familia. Familia? What does it do? The spell Familia, bound within this purple gem, is used to summon a familiar. Familiars appear out of nowhere, glide through the air, and vanish when their task is accomplished. They are evil, bloodthirsty spirits used by witches to perform outrageous crimes. Evil spirits? Are you saying that the witch used a familiar to... Right. It was a familiar that took Sir Belduk's life, and now it has appeared again. Sir Selkat was probably trying to ward off the evil spirit with his knife. But what good is a knife against an occult creature? It completed the task given to it by the witch and promptly vanished, thus bringing us to the conclusion that Sir Belduk and Sir Selkat were both killed by the same witch. What? That's kind of a stretch, I think. Or is it? I'm so confused right now. Like, I just don't get why they are associating one crime with the other just because they happened at the same place. Like, huh? What an unexpected turn of events. The two incidents have been shown to be connected. They have not. Due to the same witch's scepter having been used in both cases. You don't know that. You don't know that. This is just an assumption. Ugh. Oh wait, let me read that. Summons forth a magical familiar from the shadows. Although it possesses a physical form, it is completely weightless. Okay. Oh, this is terrible. Now Maya is accused of 2 murders. Oh, dearie, dearie me, I was right as always. As always, she says. This gruesome murder will be in the next exam. Make sure to take notes. Now I shall divulge what really happened. We are all ears, Miss Brimstone. That hat maker was pointing the knife at the witch's familiar. Huh? Am I supposed to present something here? Someone's worth a magical familiar from the shadows, although it possesses a physical form, it is completely weightless. I guess I press again. Did you actually see the familiar? Oh, dearie, dearie me, no I did not. When that boy opened the door, the familiar had just disappeared. Had the boy opened the door sooner, no doubt we would have seen it. Of course. Yeah, that's how it works. If he were my student, I would have made sure to teach him not to dilly-dally. Okay, what?
Hang on!
Okay, this is not relevant. Is everything alright, Luke? You seem to be in deep thought about something. No, it's not right at all. Is there something in Miss Brimstone's testimony that you'd like to comment on? That's what I keep telling you. The professor wouldn't point a knife at anyone. Dearie, dearie me. What an impertinent child, I'm telling you. I saw a knife. I distinctly saw the glint of a sharp blade.
Objection!
At any rate, as we can see now, the victim's arm is missing. As such, there is no proof that he had a knife.
Objection!
That is but a mere detail. It matters not. A mere detail matters not? Oh my. Anyhow, I wonder, where could that missing arm be? Yeah, that had to be looked into.
Hang on!
I knew it. Mister, do you have something you'd like to share with us? Mr. Emir. It's Mr. Emir Punchenbog the first to you, Bluey. The likes of you ought to show some respect for a future man of wealth, such as me. Excuse me? You seem to be looking ahead to a future full of newly gained riches. I can look whatever I bleeding please. Anyway, why you're looking at me like that? I don't know about that golden bloke's right arm. Excuse me, Mr. Wright. What is it, Isabella? I may be wrong, but there's something about that man. Wouldn't you say he looks, suspicious? It's not just you. Everything about him is so shady it makes me want to double-check my pockets. Mr. Emir, stop pretending you don't know anything about the victim's missing arm. Pretending? I told you I know nothing. Nada. Zero. Nil. I ain't seen it, or heard about it, or put it in my pocket. Put it in your pocket? It wasn't me, honest. Seriously, I've got nothing to do with it.
Objection!
What? Who? Who?
Yeah, you lying, cheating, good for nothing. You tried to deceive me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He got caught. Oh, order! Order! Who is that person? Oh, it's so hot in my room. You want to know who I am? I am Price the pawnbroker. Pawnbroker. And this man is a shameless, cheating bum. He had the nerve to lie to me. What did he lie to you about? I'll tell you, on the day of the crime, Emir came to my shop. He walks up to me saying he'd got his hands on a superb work of art, rare as gold dust. I think I know where this is going. Yeah, me too, Phoenix. Me too. I called it since the beginning. I called it. that work of art? Could it be? I've got it right here. There we go. There we go. So there was no blade, huh? Just like I thought. That's... Oh my. Professor... It's the professor's arm. There we go. It's pure gold, exquisitely crafted. It was entitled, Towards Tomorrow or something like that. I'd never seen a piece of gold so fine before. And so, suspecting nothing, I paid that rascal a rather handsome sum. Who would have thought? And what am I hearing now? That it was a human arm, no less? You, sir, are a monster. You are as bad as the witch's familiar yourself. I didn't know it was his arm, I swear. When I saw it, it was already like that. What do you mean? I was last to the scene and it caught me eye right away. That golden arm pointing up at the ceiling with such optimism and authority. I thought it looks like it's showing me the way to a better, brighter, richer tomorrow. To me, it was a work of art, a precious one at that. I'm soon 2/5 on the way of joining the council. Oh, let's go, Zunu! You're almost halfway there. I wonder who's gonna be the very first council member. Dun dun dun. I'm so curious. And then it found its way into your pocket and you pawned it. You mounted it on a crude stand, gave it a tawdry title, and passed it off as some kind of a sculpture. Don't try and look away from the truth now. Darn it, I can look whatever I darn please. This guy's crazy, but I called it. I called it. I'll look away from the facts and forward to the future. Always look on the bright side. Hello, Frank. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I'm speechless right now with this guy. He's crazy, very crazy. He stole he stole the arm of a person that turned into a golden statue and sold it. It's fucking crazy. I think I do deserve some extra points. I was here when the cloud castle was built. I mean, a lot of you would deserve extra points, to be fair. But I don't know how to do it in a way that's fair and equal to everyone. So yeah, we'll just wait. I think I know it sucks because I'm pretty sure some of you would probably already be there. But yeah, I just don't know how to measure it. You know what I mean? That's a mere punch and box motto. Okay, buddy. I deserve extra point because Nube was cloud him. Oh god. We're gonna have the professor with us now. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm like Nube was Cloud Hime is Nube Hime. We are the same person. That's not untrue. What is not untrue? What Frack said? I mean, yeah, it's not untrue, but like I don't know how to measure it. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I can't... Like, if I start giving people VIP, like, by the face, then all of you will want it. And I think it's... it's more fair if we all just start counting since I got affiliate. That way everyone starts from the same point. I actually didn't notice that you changed the name. I did a long time ago because people were calling me Hime when, you know, my name is Nube. So I thought it would be better for me to be called, instead of the Cloud Hime, the Nube Hime, you know? And it works. It works now. People call me Nube. Or Noob. Actually, most people call me Noob. Which I think is funny, honestly. I think it's funny. Zunube. Oh my god, Zun is Nube. What? Oh yeah, totally. Zunu is me on another account. Totally. Yeah. Damn it. Damn it. You got me red-handed. Shucks. Where were we now? Ah, yes. The victim's arm has now been successfully reattached by one of our masterful craftsmen. Knights of the court, you may resume the Inquisition. I remember the old clown name. My name has been the same always. It's just the thingy, what do you call it? The handle that changed. And yeah, that's why. But that was a long time ago, I'm pretty sure. By the way, I'm dying. My hair is dry already and it's so hot. I'm gonna scoot a little bit and grab my claw clip. I got it. It felt like the Minecraft stream was a long time ago, right? I got so frustrated with the house that I have not played Minecraft again. Should I? Should I even? I mean, it would be fun, but there's just a lot of things I want to play that Minecraft is not the highest on my list. Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm dying, guys. I'm dying. It's so hot. At least one thing's clear now. As everyone can see, the victim definitely wasn't holding a knife. Oh dearie me. It seems I may have been mistaken after all. When you think about it, the victim had already been turned to gold when we entered the room. According to the witnesses' testimonies, that was the case, yes? Well then, I'm sure you'll concede that it was easy to mistake that glittering pointing finger for a knife. Indeed, the victim's finger has a gleam to it resembling that of a sword's edge. I watched the Minecraft movie, so I'm on Minecraft mode now. Oh, how was it? Since Nova have one emote, I will vibe with this all the way. Yeah, I'm working on more. There's a vote going on. Did you vote? I think you did vote. There's a vote going on the Discord server where you guys can vote for the next one. So that will... I'm thinking whether on doing that one next or doing a different one until the votes closed and then do that one. I'm not sure because there's a lot of things that I want to do and my energy is kind of lacking lately, unfortunately. So we'll see. Such a sense of power and intensity. It's enough to send a shiver down the spine of anyone being pointed at. No puzzle is a match for the power of the professor's pointing finger. I guess no one remembers I'm known for pointing like that too. I think your pointing finger makes quite an impression too, Mr. Wright. Oh, she's so sweet. Oh my god. Miss Bella, she's such a cutie. She's just taking pity on me. No, she's just being the sweetest. Well, it was a movie. Okay, that's an awesome start. I kind of liked it. It wasn't bad or good, but it was entertaining. But I'm not the target audience for it. I see. I don't think I'll ever watch it, to be honest. The few things I've seen about the movie aren't really my cup of tea. I heard numerous people say the Minecraft movie was cringe. The only part is chicken jockey is what I like. Yeah. I had that option. It was either Minecraft movie or Until Dawn movie. I would have gone with Until Dawn for sure. I don't know how good of a movie it is, but between those two, definitely Until Dawn. All the way. Is that all you had to say, Sir Blue Knight? Huh? As I said before, whether the victim had a knife or not is completely irrelevant. Yeah, what he said. Oh, yawn. Oh, that was a very random yawn. Minecraft movie was free with HBO Max. Oh, makes sense then. Makes sense. The Until Dawn movie didn't seem to follow the game, so I had mixed feelings on it too. I mean, fair, but once again, even if it's not like 100% following the story of the game between Until Dawn and Minecraft, you know what? You know, I don't think Minecraft would have been my choice personally. I think I would have gone with Until Dawn. It's just what I've seen so far of the movie. I don't think I'll enjoy at all. You'd better apologize to me now. That's crazy. Badgering me for no reason like that. Is that all there is to it? Or could that arm hold some other clues? We've come this far. Maybe there's something else you could ask about. She's right. I need to ask some more questions. Well then, Mr. Emir, perhaps you could tell me one more thing about that arm. When? How much? Where? Oh, where? But I'm cultured now that I saw the Minecraft movie, Steve's Lava Chicken. Is it the lava chicken thingy? I've heard it. Is it from the movie? Or is it from somewhere else and it got... I don't know. Yeah? I don't know where it's from, honestly. You found the arm on the floor pointing upwards, you said. Yeah, I did. Finders keepers, I say. It's from the movie? Oh, I see. I thought maybe it was from somewhere else and it got so popular that they added it to the movie as a meme or something. It was pointing straight up at the ceiling. The arm somehow happened to fall down in such a way that it landed upright. What are the odds of that? Actually, that reminds me of a puzzle. Now, if you could just show us on this floor plan here, I'd like to know the exact spot where you found the victim's arm. Sure, I remember that well. It was right there. What? You singing it on the next karaoke stream? Maybe? I will forget, Zunu. I will forget. If you really want me to, you can put it on the suggestions thingy on the Discord server. That I do check. That would be crazy though. Yeah. That's where you would expect it to have fallen. Are you sure? Now if that's where it was, then something definitely is not right. If you keep looking at the sketch so intensely, you shall burn a hole in it. Or perhaps You're going to claim there is a contradiction in it somewhere? This arm is the final clue left by the professor. Even after turning to gold, he was pointing out something important, namely the key to solving this case. Well, Defender, do you see any problems in the location as marked on the sketch? Yeah, there is a problem. If you're giving me the option, obviously I'm gonna say there's a problem. People will hate me for it, so I will not. No one will hate you. No, maybe I will. Maybe I will though. I am back. Did we kill Maya yet? We're not killing Maya's Veremans. We're not doing that. No. And where would that be precisely? The professor's arm has armed me with some vital evidence. Oh, you're so funny, Phoenix. Its location leads to a huge contradiction. Does it? I'm not following though. In that case, why don't you enlighten us and show us this so-called contradiction? What contradiction does the victim's arm create? What? What? Where am I supposed to point? Okay, so he should be facing this way, right? So if the arm broke when he fell, it should be around here, the arm, not behind him. Now the thing is, where am I supposed to point though? Here? I'm going to take a hint. There?
Got it!
Why? I don't get it. The contradiction is right here. And this is the witch's scepter? Let's go over the order of events, as per the witnesses' testimonies. First, the witch cast a spell on the professor, turning him to gold. When all of you rushed to the crime scene, the golden statue fell down, making a loud noise. Next, the witch dropped the scepter. Yeah? What are you getting at, Sir Blue Knight? All witnesses agree with this order of events. That's right. They all agree that's how it happened. But then here's the arm. Well, what about it? Spit it out. I'm so not following. Let's assume that Maya was the witch. Now look at the sketch again. The witch dropped the scepter after having turned the professor into gold. Uh-huh. The scepter tumbled along the floor and was found here as asserted by the prosecution. My voice, Jesus. However, that would be impossible. There's no way it could have been here. Oh, I see it now. The arm, it was on the way? I'm glad you seem to have noticed. The victim's arm was on the floor right here, standing on its end. Therefore, the scepter couldn't possibly have fallen that way. Ergo, it couldn't have been the Oh, I skipped the dialogue. In other words, Maya is not a witch. Okay. Okay, no, yeah, that makes total sense. So what I'm getting is someone had to be standing like right around here to drop the scepter, right? Because if Maya was the one holding the scepter, the arm should not be there. Okay, so there was someone else at the room. And what I'm suspecting, because we know here, in this part of the wall, there was this behind the painting. The wall behind the painting of the crime scene had been painted green. So maybe there's something going on in that room, in this room here, that connects the two of them. So it's possible that someone escaped, right? Maybe. Is it too much of a far-fetched conclusion? There can't be a useful spell with a green paint splash, right? Unfortunately, as far as we know, there's not. In this case, we have no green paint spell. Order, order, order! How can this be? The Inquisition's reasoning has been proven invalid through just one single piece of unusual evidence, Jesus. Call it Layton's magical touch. Touch? The professor sacrificed his arm to leave us just the evidence needed to turn this thing around. That was amazing, Mr. Wright. Professor.
Objection!
What now? An admirable deduction, Sir Blue Knight, that I cannot deny. Even if we are to assume your reasoning is correct, and that girl in the cage is not a witch, even if... In the many trials I have attended, I have become well versed in certain aspects of magic. I am all too aware of its potential to confuse people, befuddle their minds, and make their memories hazy. No one can resist such a maddening influence. What are you trying to say, Inquisitor? The scepter could not have tumbled across the floor if the arm were in its way. However, can we be sure that is where the arm was? Are all of the witnesses able to confirm its location at the time?
Objection!
So, why are we now doubting the witnesses? Because so far, we have taken everything they've said at face value. Why we are not doing this now? They are your witnesses. Ah, this guy. We've heard that what they had to say several times now. They agreed that the scepter fell after the victim fell over.
Objection!
And yet... Oh, yawn. And yet no one actually saw the scepter being dropped. Witnesses, think back to that incident once more. Did the golden statue fall over first? Or did the staff fall before it? Think carefully about what you have seen and heard. Everything hinges on your testimonies. May your words guide us to the truth and decide the fate of this cage witch. This is not fair. This is not fair. Just a moment ago, you were defending how everyone agreed on the order. And now you're trying to make them tell a different order? That's so manipulative? Is that how you say it? That's crazy. Okay, yeah, everyone's shocked. I am shocked too. This is crazy to me. I was about to get ready to leave, but it seems there is need for further questioning. Testify once more, witnesses. Tell us of the golden statue and the Thalia Magica. Magica? Oh, look, baby. I was only focusing on the professor, so I don't remember much else. I don't know, I got there last. Besides, that thing was glinting and glittering away, so I couldn't see much else. Bewitched by love or beloved by a witch, the poor cove knows not which is which. Bewitched by loved or beloved by... What the freak? This guy has been useless during the whole testimony. Dearie me, I remember. How obvious it seems now. The staff was dropped before the statue fell over. Girly Pop, you were saying the professor was carrying a knife and was so sure about it. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Whoa, wait a minute. What you all said just now is totally different from your previous testimonies. Sir Blue Knight, you are starting to notice it now, aren't you? Notice what? That is the way of magic. Such is the effect of this black art. Oh, such is the effect this black art tends to have upon those who witness it. This is called manipulation, Marnam, and you are the one that's manipulating everyone. This is no magic. This is your doing. The witnesses are not lying, but simply having trouble remembering the truth because you are confusing them. What a convenient excuse, right? Confronted with magic, their brains turn to mush, huh? Ever since our ancestors drank from the fountains of wisdom and obtained the capacity for reason, witchcraft has been the one thing to remain incomprehensible, even to the most intelligent of us. Nevertheless, the onus is on us to stand up against magic and pass judgment on these witches. And so here we are, doing battle with the weapons in the wise, of the wise. Words. With words, we shall pass judgment upon this supposed witch. This is nuts, guys. Defender, you may begin your interrogation and help us arrive at the truth. I don't even know what to do right now. It's so random. Like, I was only focusing on the professor, so I don't remember much else. I guess I just press everyone again. Look, you said before that you heard the scepter fall to the floor, and that was after the professor fell over. I thought so. I mean, I thought so before, but now, the more I think about it, the less certain I am that I actually heard it. How could I have been paying attention to anything else when the professor was... when he was... My memories of everything else are too fuzzy. I guess Luke was too shocked to take in his surroundings and notice anything else. I doubt I'll get more information out of him now. I'm sorry, Luke. I understand how hard this is for you. Let's move on to the next witness. I don't know, I got their last size. That thing was blinking and glittering away, so I couldn't see much else.
Hold it!
The arm? And that thing would be... the arm of that shiny gent next to you, Bluey. Poor Professor Layton. More valued now than ever before. That's crazy. And you didn't notice the scepter on the floor? You know, I wasn't even looking at the floor. My eyes were kinda glued to my new source of income. If anything, I may have looked up at the ceiling since that's where it was pointing. Finders keepers, huh? Into me pocket it went. Okay. Someone arrest this guy, please. 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 Okay, so...
Hold it!
we ask the bard, would you mind translating your song into plain speech? I shall simplify it once more just for you, esteemed knight of the court. First of all, let's talk about love. It's a pretty neat slant rhyme for cove. A cove is slang for a chap, you see. I wonder, is this relevant? I don't think it's relevant. Then we have the word witch, and it's homophone witch. Right. Next, we have the delightful consonants of beloved and bewitched. It is ultimately a song about confusion. I'm confused. Me too, Phoenix, me too. Like, very. To be honest, there's nothing more to it. It is merely an artistic expression of my feelings. So, it's got nothing to do with this case, does it? I am a well of melodious words and poetic music. That is my only claim. Oh, dearie, dearie me. What? What happened, Luke?
Hang on!
Luke, would you like to say something? Oh, sorry. I guess I spaced out a bit. What is it, Mr. Wright? You seem to be thinking pretty hard about something during Mr. Birdley's song testimony just now. Is there something you would like to share with us? Well, I've been thinking about what Mr. Barnum said a while ago. What was that exactly? that humans who witness magic become confused and lose sight of what's real, and they end up not knowing what actually happened. Well, I was thinking Mr. Barnum might be right. And then it occurred to me that there might be a way. I mean, we do have with us a witness who isn't human. Oh, right, the parrot. I think it's not the first time that a parrot has been a witness in a Phoenix game. It's crazy that they would do it twice, but here we are. This situation seems oddly familiar. Yep. Seems I'm not misremembering. I asked him earlier if he remembers the events clearly or not. He said he has a memory better than an elephant and remembers everything perfectly well. Ah, that's right. I almost forgot. Look and talk to animals. Mr. Wright, I know it sounds crazy, but please, let me try. Let me ask Cracker to testify. Oh, dearie me. Should I? I mean, why not? I'm stuck now anyway, and the witnesses' testimonies are all over the place. A new testimony would be a wild card, but it might be just the thing to turn this trial on its head. But it's a crazy idea, alright? If I make a mistake now, it'll put me in a tight spot. Just do it, guy. Just do it. Defender, are you still with us? This is not the time nor place for daydreaming. What do you intend to do? It looks as though you've exhausted all means for a counterattack, Sir Knight in Blue. It is not time you drop your sword. If you have no further questions for the witness, Defender, I will consider your interrogation finished. What will it be then? Are we finished here? No! I've got 0 time to think it over. Better make a choice now. Yeah, we're asking the damn parrot. Should I summon the parrot as a witness? Yeah. If not, it's game over. Your Honor, the defense would like to summon a new witness. A new witness, you say? Who do you have in mind? It's a witness you all know by the name of Mr. Cracker. Mr. Cracker? I know of no man by that name because it's not a man. Mr. Cracker! The defense summons its new witness, Mr. Cracker the parrot. A parrot as a witness? Oh my god, this is crazy.
Objection.
This is the witch's court. Joking around will be considered contempt of court.
Objection!
We're not joking, that's the thing. That's the thing, we're being very serious right now. Mr. Cracker witnessed the crime. He saw it happen and he heard it too. He's as valid as a witness as the others.
Objection.
No. That bird is nothing but a pet animal. Referring to it as Mr. will not change that, because you can't manipulate a parrot. That's what you're afraid of? You cannot manipulate an animal. And twist their testimony. You can't do that. Humans are confused by magic to the extent that they lose sight of what's real. That's what you yourself said, Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum.
Objection.
Calling me by my full name does not help justify such brash foolishness. The Inquisition is against interrogating a parrot. By the way, kind sirs, I suppose you should know that my dear companion never forgets a sound he hears. He remembers everything he hears, huh? It's definitely worth asking Cracker to testify. The court sees the situation as follows. The witnesses' testimonies do not hold together. In fact, they are as erratic as that bird's song. I cannot see this trial getting any more confusing. Very well. The defense may summon this avian witness. Can you believe it? What's up with Mr. Bluesuit summoning a parrot as a witness? Summoning? Does he mean like how the familiar was summoned? Of course. Of course. By hook or by crook, I'll do whatever I can to save Maya. Be it summoning a parrot or a familiar, whatever it takes. Within the boundaries of the law, of course. Yeah, that's important. That's quite important. Oh, there's Mr. Cracker. Alright. Witness state. What? Not so fast. I hardly even know where to begin, but first of all, what's the matter with that boy looking so pleased with himself? He looks like the cat that got the cream. Ah, that'd be me, wouldn't it? Don't mind me. Just think of me as a perch for Cracker, that's all. And just what is the purpose of questioning a bird? A parrot may be able to repeat what others say, but it cannot talk on its own. It's precisely because Cracker doesn't talk on his own that he's certain to tell us the truth. What? Cracker remembers every sound he hears, even just once, with absolute perfection. So let's have him testify exactly what he heard. And if Cracker can repeat every sound, I'd say this should be a valuable testimony. This is crazy. Hello, are you an oxygen? Because I can't live without you. Oh, that's so cute. I am technically made of oxygen, I think. Pretty sure. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the Cloud Gazers. Like, clouds are made of water, right? Water is H2O. So yeah, I think I'm made of oxygen. Welcome, welcome. We are interrogating a parrot right now. This is a court against witchcraft. This is the Inquisition, and we are interrogating a parrot. It's exactly as it sounds. Crazy. Very. I cannot believe this is happening. I am Barnum right now. That he is me, I am him. This is unbelievable. A witness that cannot talk will not lie either. This idea is much to my liking. Dude, what? I mean, I know this will benefit us, but it's a parrot. Well then, may our new witness, Cracker, testify to the court. We wish to know exactly what you heard from the beginning of the incident. Is he just gonna make noises right now or what? Let's see. Okay, I'm guessing that's what the professor felt.
Objection!
Wait, the professor fell, and after he fell, the incantation was... Huh? What's this now? Why, those are the sounds of the incident, exactly as Cracker heard them. But wait, ludicrous! Evidently this is nothing but a farce after all. What do you mean, Inquisitor Barnum? I must admit I found the parrot's testimony quite impressive. Even if that bird can accurately recall the sounds, it is clearly useless when it comes to the order of events. You mean there's a problem with the order? First, the witch used magic to turn the victim into gold. Then, the witnesses are right. It is reasonable to assume they cried out in terror when they did so. And yet, this testimony does not accurately convey such an order of events. It starts with a sudden scream, followed by the door abruptly opening, and then a witness crying out. Next, we hear the victim having turned into gold, falling down. So far, so reasonable. But the real issue is as follows. The parrot seems to think the witch cast her spell after the witnesses entered. Such a suggestion is inconceivable. The reason is simple. At that time, the victim had already been turned into gold. Ah! Indeed. It is as you say, Inquisitor Barnum. Maybe something else was turned into gold that we don't know of? I have no clue. The parrot's capacity for imitation is excellent. I will concede that its testimony does have some entertainment value. However, this animal's testimony cannot be allowed to stand as proof in this honorable court of law. Is someone objecting? Don't write Cracker off just like that. Do you now see how foolish you were to summon this parrot as witness? Not good, Phoenix. Not good at all. Yep. Should I really go through with this cross-examination when it feels like everyone in this court is against me? I mean, what other options do we have? Surrender, lose the case, and Maya gets burned? No, we're not doing that. The defense wishes to cross-examine the witness. What? Are you serious? Did you not hear what I said? Are you choosing to ignore my words? Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. A witness that cannot talk cannot lie either. This parrot's testimony is the naked truth. He's simply repeating the sounds as he heard them. It's humans who make assumptions about the meaning of those sounds and arbitrarily decide whether the testimony is good or not. But as Knights of the Court, shouldn't we be striving to uncover the truth to which this parrot holds the key? I can't believe the truth, you say? Very well. Show us the truth that this bird purportedly... What? Purportedly knows. I don't even know what that word means. Interrogate the parrot. Meanwhile, I shall enjoy the show. Will you? Will you do it, Mr. Wright? Do you think it's hopeless? Oh no, not even Isabella believes in us. Defender, you may interrogate the witness. Oh my god. What do I do? The golden statue and the scepter. This is crazy. Do I press? Purportedly, in a way that is stated to be true, although this may not be the case. Oh, okay, makes sense. Thank you, Sverman. Thank you. That's Maya screaming. Oh, yeah, I may have let out a teeny scream. I was so horrified when the professor suddenly turned into gold like that, right before my eyes. So that's when...
Objection!
What now? Supuestamente... makes sense, yeah. The accused seemed to yearn for the flames so much that she cannot wait to receive her punishment. If she wishes to live any longer, she would be wise to remain silent. I'm really sorry. I won't talk again, I promise. Oh god, Maya. This is a Spanish word? Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it works. Thank you. Unfortunately for you, Sir Blue Knight, there is no way you can prove that it was the voice of the accused.
Objection!
This is nuts. You're wrong, Inquisitor. All we need to do is have her voice print analyzed and we'll know straight away. Oh, wait. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Analyze what? A voice print? It's nothing. Just forget what I said. Oh boy, this world is driving me crazy, yeah? There is no fingerprints, no voice prints, no nothing. Well then, you may carry on with the interrogation. What interrogation? This is a parrot doing noises. What am I supposed to do?
Hold it!
Just press? I press on every statement? Can it even be called a statement? This is nuts. What was the sound of a door being opened? Oh, was that the sound of a door being opened? What?
Hang on!
Excuse me, Mr. Birdley. How may I help you, sir? I've been meaning to ask this before, but why are you still on the witness stand? Are you suggesting I should leave my dear partner along with strangers who cannot even sing? Uh-huh. The very sight of Cracker causes the finest of songs to effortlessly form in my mind. Stilton, cheddar, or smoked cheese? I like my crackers with any of these. Okay. Sure. That was the cracker song. Is there no crisp and full of flavor? What? Right, anyway. Would you mind remaining quiet for the rest of Cracker's cross-examination? I'm dying, guys. I suddenly got the munchies. Oh boy. Continue the interrogation. Wait, we didn't finish with this thingy. Okay. We ignore that. Uh-huh. He seems to be saying, "Don't ask me, mate." Oh boy. Oh boy. Defender, this is getting us nowhere. It would seem so, Your Honor. Yeah, I can see that myself. By the way, I was the one who opened the door. I was worried about the professor, so I barged right into the room. Poor Luke. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Deary deary me. We keep pressing, I guess. I think we all can agree that this sounds like Miss Brimstone, right? When we entered the room, we all kind of reacted in surprise. Should I?
Hang on!
Of course not. Mr. Birdley, can I ask you something? So many questions for Birdley the Bard, but most of them I shall disregard. Awesome. I have felt your keen gaze upon me for a while now. You can't help but admiring me, can you? Sure, buddy. Whatever you say. The statement you heard earlier, was there anything you'd like to comment on? I wonder if there was. My peerless companion, what do you think? Hang on. Oh, Mr. Wright, he's imitating you perfectly. How adorable. Guys, this is so frustrating. I can't say I share your love for the bird, Bella. It feels like it's mocking me. Carry on with the interrogation. Okay, let's go back once more. We ask here, we let him finish whatever he has to say. And we ignore the bard. We ignore him. But I guess the teacher's voice stifled all the rest. Miss Brimstone is known for her stentorian voice of authority, allowing her to easily rise above the chatter of unruly children. Her voice would still be ringing in the pupils' ears long after our class had finished. That takes me back. If only Maya's scream was as easily recognizable. Right, let's move on to the next sound. What am I supposed to do? Okay, clang. Also, what about clang? That must be the sound of the professor falling over, I guess. Professor, dude, I'm going to ignore him. I guess I'd better not pursue this one. Look, you poor thing. Okay, I'm too much of a curious person not to ask this guy. Okay, shit, I need to do it again. Sorry. Okay, let's go back once more. I'm guessing the important part is the Godor one, but yeah. La 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 la.
Hang on!
Okay, obviously it's nothing important. Mr. Birdley, can I ask you something? So many questions for Billy the Bard, but most of them I shall disregard. I have felt your king again? Again? Okay. Whatever. F you, dude. So we have arrived at the important one, Godor. That's the magic incantation, isn't it?
Objection!
Preposterous. At this stage, the victim was already on the floor. The transmutation spell had to have been used much earlier than that. I wonder. Look, what about you? Did you hear the incantation too?
La 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 la!
Oh my god, what?
Hang on!
Obviously it's nothing. Of course. Mr. Burley, can I ask you something? So many questions for Burley. Oh my god, whatever, dude. This is infuriating. This is infuriating. Okay, let me go back to Godor. Oh shit. Oops. I skipped it. Do you think there's anything important in Mr. Cracker's testimony? There does seem to be a fundamental problem with what he repeated. Why would the incantation come after the professor was turned to gold? But Mr. Cracker can't tell lies, right? Yeah, he can only repeat the sounds he's heard. Maybe we're just misinterpreting Cracker's testimony. For the time being, let's have another look at the court record and the Grand Grimoire. Yes, of course. Oh god. So I'm guessing it's in the... Here, we have to present something. What do we have to present? I'm not sure of. Professor Layton turned into gold through the spell Goldor. Goldor? Goldor. Goldor? Goldor. It's not the same word. Do I just present...
Objection!
this? There is a critical contradiction in this testimony. We are all aware of that, Sir Blue Knight. This contradiction is between your so-called desire to find the truth and the fact that you are interrogating a parrot. Okay, dude, okay, don't mention that. Don't mention that. I myself don't understand why we're doing this. Nice going, thank you. I just noticed it's not the same word. This has been crazy. That's not what I'm talking about, Inquisitor. There is a contradiction here that makes one particular thing clear. The fact that we have clearly all made a wrong assumption. How so? Look, can you ask Cracker to repeat the incantation once more? Right, you are. Godor, Godor. Godor? According to the Grand Grimoire, the name of the gold transmutation spell is Goldor. Now, Inquisitor, it would seem to me that the spell we've just heard is in fact an entirely different one. There can be a useful spell with a green paint splash, right? Imagine Goldor paints the wall green. Well, I've never... Unbelievable! Goldor and Godor!
Objection!
This is ridiculous. That wretched bird must have misheard the incantation.
Objection!
Cracker is able to imitate sounds perfectly. The incantation was indeed misheard, but only by the people hearing it.
Objection!
So this is another Talia Magica with another witch then? There were two witches? I don't get it. The victim was found already in his golden state. That is proof enough that the Goldor spell... Oh yawn. Sorry, another random yawn. That is proof enough that the Goldor spell was used.
Objection!
Spell. But you're forgetting that Cracker heard this incantation after that spell had already taken place. which makes it entirely possible that this Godor spell was used as well. In other words, another spell besides the gold transmutation magic must also have been used. Another spell that we haven't yet considered? Apparently, yeah. Now the next question that needs to be asked is, just what is this Godor spell?
Objection!
Yeah, what is it? Utter foolishness. This is absurd. As convenient as it would be for you, there is no way that a spell by the name of Godor exists. Oh, Mr. Wright. Huh? What is it? I found it. The page about the spell, Godor. It's listed in the Grand Grimoire. Right here. It exists? Okay, wait, shouldn't the Inquisitor know every spell there is? Just asking, shouldn't he know? Of course, the witch knows the spell. She's reading a book. She's reading a book. Anyone could have found it. Dude, the speller is not a witch. What? What? Yeah, what does it do? Can I, please? I want to know. Order, item, and order. Yeah, blah, blah. Just like I thought. Cracker remembered it exactly. But then, what kind of magic is this Godor? Well, my lord, the Grand Grimoire describes it in the following way. Godor creates a portal on two sides of... What? Creates a portal on two sides of green-colored walls. The portal would disappear after 5 minutes? Well, would you look at that? Creates a portal on green-colored walls? A portal spell. The spell Godor has been bookmarked in the Grand Grimoire. He's starting to look more and more suspicious. He's the one who painted the rooms green. Just saying. Just saying. He's the one that painted the rooms. Wait, let me read out the spell again. Creates a portal on two sides of green-colored walls. A portal. Okay, it's exactly as she said. He's a man. Man can't be witches. Can today are we like 100% sure? Also, maybe he's not a man. Butler, he has looked after his. I don't know. Maybe he's not a man. I'm just saying, it's a possibility. Aren't you lucky man? It appears even the Grand Grimoire is on your side. It's not that the Grand Grimoire is on my side. It's that we are looking for the truth, and the truth so happens to be written there. Not a man, how can that be? I mean, there's many ways to conceal your gender, right? Like, I don't know, wearing a binder, cutting your hair, stuff like that. However, there is a fatal flaw in your explanation. Huh? What flaw is that, Inquisitor? It is really quite simple. Think back to how the alchemist's study looked at the time of the incident. Oh, but you know, look at this here. This is green, this is green. Wee woo, this is green. Do you remember any green walls? Because I do not. There were none. That is untrue. That is a false statement. There is a green wall. All the walls were coated with white plaster, not all of them. In other words, it was impossible to use Godor in that room. It was not. I too have visited that alchemist study since the incident. I remember very well that all the walls in that room were a dual shade of white. Not all of them. It's hidden, guys. Your little theory was interesting, Sir Knight in Blue, but it has proven to be nothing more than that, a mere wild guess. Ha! As long as you cannot prove that this Godor spell was used, your little theory shall be considered no further. In all honesty, I was very surprised to learn of such a spell's existence. However, as long as it was impossible to have used this spell at the crime scene, your deduction leads us nowhere. But it wasn't impossible. Can you guys let me talk? So let me ask you now. Yes, Your Honor? Do you perchance have any proof that you could show us? Can you prove that it was feasible for the witch to have used Godor in that room? I can! Actually, I wanted to say this since the beginning. We could have saved some time. This is no coincidence. That spell must have been used at the crime scene. But do I have the proof that it was even possible to use Godor? We do! Jesus! It's been on my mind for a while. That inexplicable mark. It has to be the evidence that ties up all the loose ends. The defense wishes to present evidence. I feel like biting Nube because she looks like cotton candy. I don't think you can bite Klaus. You're free to try, but I don't think we are like tangible. Is that a word in English? You know, I don't think you can like actually touch us. Impossible. No, yeah, it is possible. It is possible. The determination in your eyes made me think you would. Now then, we shall allow the defense to present its evidence to the court. Present the proof that the spell Godor was used at the scene of the crime. Thank you, Jesus Christ. There we go. The walls in the study are coated with white plaster. Not all of them, though. There is just one spot, which is green. Oh, there is? I noticed it when investigating the crime scene. You may recall that there was a small painting behind the desk. And for some reason, the wall behind it was painted green. It was what? I recall seeing that painting myself too. If we look at this floor plan, it connects to another room. Another room that was painted green. I'd say it was around here. Mr. Wright, I'll mark it on the floor plan. It's been bothering me since I saw it, but now it's clear what it was. At the time of the incident, a portal opened up behind that painting. In other words, that was the wall utilized for the spell Godor.
Objection!
What now? You're certainly persistent. You just want a portal to be there so much, don't you? I mean, the parrots said it and now it's possible. What's your point? The wall behind the painting was green, and that's a fact. Incidentally, I remember that painting well. It was a small landscape piece. About the size of, say, an open Grand Grimoire. Yes, it was about that size indeed. A small, adorable picture. Even if a portal had opened in that small patch of green, no person would be able to pass through it. In fact, they'd just be able to put their arm through at the most. Then what's stopping you from believing that's exactly what they did? What's the problem? What seems to be the problem? So will you please explain how a witch could possibly have escaped through a portal this small? They don't have to have escaped if they weren't there to begin with. They just stayed in the other room. He's right, Mr. Wright. No, he's not. No one could have got through a portal that small because they didn't need to. Have you anything to say? Or are you so crushed by the realization realization of your mistake that words fail you. No, I'm just stunned at your stupidity, dude. The portal was too small for a person. It doesn't require much thinking to figure that out. Exactly, like it's obvious. But that aside, a very obvious question remains. They were not in the room, they must have escaped. Luke and party came through the only door. Like, they were not in the room to begin with, exactly. They were on the other room, like this room. Floaty streamer, hello and welcome to the stream. They were in this room, right? Sorry, I'm just so locked in. How are you doing, Anne? How's your weekend go? See, they were here. Like, they were standing here. They were never in this room. They were here. They opened the portal. They turned Layton into gold. And they dropped the Talia Magica, like the scepter, there to incriminate Maya. And then they just left. They just left. You know? They were never in the room to begin with. They didn't need to escape the room because they were never there. Has been good. How about you? I'm glad you're good. I'm good as well. But the portal was opened after Layton was turned. Maybe it was closed. I don't know. Maybe you say it again to close it. I don't know. I don't know. It could have been opened twice. Like, it doesn't make sense otherwise. If it wasn't a human, then what could have passed through the portal? A familiar? A familiar? No. You have put an interesting spin on things. Well, I mean, it could have been a familiar. Why don't you answer your own question? If you talk as you know everything, so please enlighten us. Like, we know by that point the scepter was already on the floor, right? So they couldn't have used the familiar spell thingy, right? Because the scepter was on the floor. A small portal was opened in the wall at the crime scene. And I have all the clues as to what that could mean. What went through the portal was the witch, a small animal, something else. Something else. No human could have passed through a portal that small. Even a witch couldn't have pulled that off. Okay, so are you finally forsaking your mistaken assumptions? That's not what I said. I haven't finished, Inquisitor. The fact remains that something else could have passed through that portal. The scepter. Oh, and just what would that be, Sir Blue Knight? The portal was created after the professor had been turned into gold. The witch had good reason behind that. She must have had to move something through that portal. The scepter! The scepter! You have captured my curiosity. I'd like to know what passed through the portal. Tell us. What did the witch use that magic portal for? For this! Yeah! Exactly! Considering the state of the crime scene, there is just one possible answer. And that is... the Talia Magica.
Objection!
What's this now? The Talia Magica was found at the crime scene. A portal has nothing to do with it. Dude! Are you even listening to what I'm saying right now? You dum-dum. Inquisitor Barnum, you're making the wrong assumption. Wrong assumption? You're not listening. The witch wasn't trying to remove evidence from the crime scene. She wanted to plant it. She threw the witch's scepter into the room through that portal.
Objection!
Exactly! You and your crazy theories. Do you even realize what you're saying? If she threw the stuff into the room, that means they were trying to incriminate Maya. Exactly. She did it to deceive us. Her goal was to make us draw the wrong conclusions. Exactly! When the incident took place, the witch herself wasn't in the room. She cast the spell from outside. What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Order, 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 I say. And that's not all. There's even more proof that the staff was thrown into the room from the outside. What proof? That proof is none other than Professor Layton's previously severed right arm. The victim's arm? How does that prove anything? None of the witnesses have testified they saw the witch's scepter. However, a few of them claim to have heard it rattling across the floor. That's right. Please take a look at this floor plan. Since the arm was standing upright here, we know the defendant couldn't have been the one to have dropped the scepter. Now think about it. Where would you need to drop the scepter from in order for it to end up here? Oh! Aha! That's right. The scepter could only have come from the small portal created by the spell Goldor. Finally, something that makes sense. God, I've been so frustrating during this whole trial. This is most unexpected. The witch wasn't in the room when the crime occurred. Or at least, that's the defense's claim. It's the only thing that explains all the contradictions we've run into.
Objection!
What now? Sir Blue Knight, with that imagination of yours, you could aspire to write fantasy stories. A nice try, I must admit. But... However, this line of assertion is futile. There is a glaring contradiction in your words. Another contradiction? Whatever are you referring to, Inquisitor Barnum? This is the Thalia Magica that was used in this incident. As we have established, there are two magic gems in it. One for the gold transmutation spell, Goldor, and one for the shadow familiar spell, Famalia. A witch in possession of this staff would not have been able to cast Goldor. Maybe they had another one. Yes, you're absolutely right. But you can't write off all the evidence supporting my theory as mere coincidence. Why must your agreement always be followed by a but? What I'm getting at is, this Thalia Magica is not genuine. Not genuine? Sorry. That's right. And naturally, the one responsible for this deception is the real culprit of the crime. Enough of the suspense. It's too much for a man my age. The defense shall reveal what is meant by this so-called deception. Why? Why? What? I don't get it. What's the deception here? I mean, they are kind of the same shape. Is that it? Is that it? Is it painted? Is this it? I don't know.
Got it!
First, I want to clarify one thing. Can we be certain that the Thalia Magica in question is authentic? Without doubt. The metal rod in its center is called the Spina Magica. The witch's mark on its tip is clearly visible and highly detailed. It is impossible to forge, even by the finest craftsmen in all Labyrinthia. I can guarantee you its authenticity. That leaves us with only one possibility. The forgery in question is the Famalia magic gem. What? A forged magic gem?
Objection!
That is an insult to our investigators.
Objection!
Sucks to be you. Only witches can use the power of these magic gems, can't they? So tell me, how can you know whether a magic gem is the real thing or not?
Objection!
Hold it there. We know for certain that the spell Goldor was used. It is undoubtedly not forged. But what about Familia? Did anyone actually see a familiar at the crime scene? That's 3 months ago, when an investigation was carried out into Sir Belduk's death, the results yielded the following conclusion. The spell Familia had been used to summon a familiar, which in turn carried out the murder. And the witch used exactly that to her advantage. Another similar incident at the same crime scene. Don't you think that would be the perfect opportunity for the witch to frame the defendant for her crimes? The defendant would be blamed for both the professor and Sir Belduk's deaths. And she'd been taken for the real witch. Oh. That was the real culprit's objective. Why is everyone in shock? I thought we all knew like witches were super deceptive and all that stuff. Why are we surprised? There is a chapter in in the Magic Archive, an old collection of tales of the occult, about the way to test whether or not a magic gem is genuine. How can we test it, my lord? It is very simple. A genuine magic gem is composed of a mineral with a density lower than that of pure water. All you need to do is see if the magic gem floats on water. That is simple indeed. All non-magical minerals in our world, with the exception of sepulite and a few other special kinds, sink in water. These eerily sparkling gems, however, will never sink when put into water. Bailiff, remove this magic gem for immediate examination. The magic gem's a fake? What's up with this trial? This is not how it was supposed to be. It's alright, darling. Don't cry. You'll get to see a witch burning today. Sir Barnum never disappoints. Hush now. There. This is crazy. What? You'll get to see a witch burn today. Huh? These people are cray-cray. Defender. If your theory is correct, this could be the biggest occult crime in history. But another important question remains. I wonder if you can answer it. Who is this supposed real witch that threw the Thalia Magica through the portal? The real witch? There's only one person that comes to mind. Frankly, I still find it hard to believe, but it's the only possibility. Once I indict her, there'll be no turning back. Knowing the consequences, should I give them her name? Mr. Wright. In Labyrinthia, witches are punished by fire. I know you think that's going too far, but even in a world that seems so insane to you, those who take the lives of others must be punished. That's a universal law, isn't it? The witch turned the professor into a golden statue, and that's not all. She took the life of the alchemist too, and now she's trying to pin the whole thing on Maya. I can't just let her get away with that. Yeah. Well then, defense, let us hear your theory. Who is this witch? Oh? Are we okay? Am I here? Because my chat disconnected for a second. It's Maya. It's not Maya. It's not Maya. I don't think it's Maya. I think it's John. I think it's John, because we know she was outside because we saw her. Look, it's a guy. This is like this. all of these were outside. It's not Maya. It's definitely not Luke because he was also outside. Then John is the only possibility. John too. Maybe not. I don't know. I like it's the only option. When you've eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be true. There's only one logical possibility. It has to be that person. The real witch is John Grayerl. Grayerl? I've heard that name somewhere. Wait, isn't that the butler who served Sir Belduc? That's correct.
Objection!
What's this about? You seem to love rolling out these ridiculous suggestions, but you ignore the obvious. John Grayerl is male. Inquisitor Barnum, tell me one thing. Is it only females who can be witches? Are you daft? Of course it's only females. Never in the history of this court has there ever been a male witch. Maybe this is the first time. Who knows? You're so utterly ignorant. You should be ashamed of yourself. Alright, well, I'd like to ask another question. Is John Grayerl really a male? What a ludicrous question. The defense is certain that John Grayerl is the witch responsible for using magic on Professor Layton. There we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Objection. Sure. Will you stop fooling around? This is a groundless accusation. Objection. It's not groundless. It's the only option left. Groundless, you say? I'm afraid that's where you're wrong. At the time of the crime, John Grayerl was in the room next to the alchemist's study, and one of the walls in that very room was painted green. It was? What's more, that green wall was the one adjacent to Sir Belduc's study. What? This is madness. That's what I've been thinking during this whole trial. Inquisitor Barnum, quickly, have the butler summoned to the court. Have John Grayerl brought here immediately. Certainly, my lord. It shall be done.
There is no need for that.
Like, listen to the voice. That's a woman's voice.
I am here. I shall come down right away.
Right?
Ah,
That's
it's
very
you.
feminine. Well then, Mr. Wright, shall we begin?
Yeah, we shall. John Grayerl. It would seem this trial has turned in a new direction. I think we all need a bit of time to take it in. We shall take a brief intermission. Inquisition, defense, sharpen your swords and wits to prepare yourself for the next stage of this battle. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I'm excited. It shall be done, my lord. By the time we resume, the examination into the magic gem should have ended as well. Now, the court is adjourned for a brief intermission. Ooh, to be continued. You guys know what this means, right? You guys know what this means. We're going to save. There we go. And we're going to leave it here. There we go. Oh, it's getting so interesting, right? I'm so excited to know what's gonna happen in the future. Like, it has to be John for sure. It's the only option. No? No what? I want to see a witch being burned. We will play more tomorrow. And we'll probably finish the trial then as well. So tomorrow we'll finish this second, is it second? No, third trial of the game. And we'll see why John did what she did. Preferably Maya. But if it has to be someone else, not Maya. Not Maya. What is up with you and burning Maya? Poor girl. She has done nothing wrong. She has done nothing wrong. Bless her. She was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. No, leave her alone. Leave her alone. My girl. She doesn't deserve this kind of treatment. But yeah, tomorrow at what time? What time? What time? What time? What time? What time? 12 CEST. We're gonna finish the trial. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah. I want to know more. And I want you guys to know more as well. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. And for now, I will get going. And I don't know, open all the windows and doors and hopefully not die from a heat stroke. That would be very nice. Very lovely. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. And we're gonna raid Dreamy Rico. She's doing a donathon, so if you guys want to support, you know what to do. And as usual, read the rules and behave. Be nice, no bullying. And yeah, thank you for being here. I had a lot of fun today. I was getting frustrated with the trial, but in the end, everything fell into place, and I don't know. It's nice. It's nice. I'll see you guys. Tomorrow. Yeah. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.